Welcome to our Top Producer series for the month of February 2022. I'm NFM TV's Greg Scher, and today we are featuring just a phenomenal person, producer, and leader from the Colorado Springs area, kind of new to NFM lending, only been here about a handful of months. Shanon Schinkel is our top producer for the month of February. This is your big NFM TV debut. How are you?
I am so excited to be here.
Let's get into when you got into the business. Let's start right there. And what was the catalyst to you getting into the mortgage industry?
My husband, my boyfriend at the time, owned a mortgage company because he is a realtor, and he suggested maybe I try mortgages, which did not seem appealing to me at all at the time. But then my best friend said that she wanted to buy a house, and I was like, oh, good, I'm in mortgages now. And that was my first loan. And I told my mom that I helped my friend, and my mom was my second loan, and it turned into something that I really did enjoy.
I know, and look at you now. Last year, you closed over 320 loans personally for over $130 million in production. And just so the layperson knows, that is just tremendous. Like, that puts you in the top 1% in your profession. And I'm sure you've learned some lessons along the way. What have some of those been?
That you can't get there alone. I tried that for a lot of years and did well, but it wasn't anything to write home about. And once I started growing a team and having people join me on the journey, it was both a lot more fun and a lot more productive.
That's great insights. And like so many of us at NFM, so many of our top producers, that you have that core influence in there, talking about Rick Ruby and that phenomenal program. What have you learned from the core, and how inspirational has that been to kind of bringing Shanon, the best of Shanon Schinkel, out?
The core has definitely been a game changer and a life changer. I was pretty unbalanced before the core, and I struggled with those boundaries. And they've taught me to enjoy life, to work hard, and to enjoy the life that I've built.
I want to talk to you about your love for the military. Your dad was in the Navy. You've got members of your family currently serving. Thank them for us for their service. But talk to us about this love you have for military.
Well, growing up in Colorado Springs, military is all around us, luckily. And I've been fortunate enough that my husband, my sister, my bonus son have all been in the military or are currently in the military. And we appreciate and love our veterans and are always looking for opportunities to give back to them.
You think that in the lending space, that's an underserved community, or do you feel like they get what's due?
I think that it's a little unfair, the stereotypes that happen with VA loans sometimes, where it's an amazing benefit to not have to put money down on a house, and it's a great ROI when you don't have anything to put down. But I think sometimes it's looked negatively when competing with offers that where they are putting money down, they're sometimes overlooked. So we work really hard to make sure that they're treated equally. We do some upfront work to make sure that their offer looks just as good as a conventional loan where they're putting money down, because they definitely deserve to be homeowners.
Now, you had taken a look at NFM prior to going to a different company for a short period of time, and then you finally found your way through a very windy road back here to NFM. Why NFM? What have you found about the company?
I've worked at other companies before and never had Zoom calls with the COO. Presidents never asked me my opinion, and I feel super valued and important here. And what you're doing, what you guys are doing with technology and TikTok and supporting veterans, I want to be a part of that.
Hey, let's talk about the things you like to do for fun. You've got this softball thing. One of your real estate partners is an incredible softball player. Feel free to give them a shout out if you want, but this support that you give towards softball is something I'm very fond of. Where does it come from?
It's a passion of one of my realtors, and it became a passion of mine. They're an amazing team of men, and we've sponsored them for about 7 years. They've gone to the Military World Championships, and we couldn't be more proud of them.
I mean, who's the best softball player you personally know? You have to pick one person, and I know there are a lot of people you can pick from.
Kevin Basinger, for sure. He is the heart of the team and one of my favorite people, and he is amazing.
Well, look, I'm 51, and I've been playing softball for the last 25 years. I want you to show him this. I'm going to get a little selfish here. Normally, it's all about the person I'm interviewing. But take a look at this bomb I hit last year in my first year of senior softball. 50 years old at the time. I will say the wind was blowing out. It's about 3:30 to left center. We had about a 40-mile-per-hour gust, but I got it up and over the fence. Take a look at this. I mean, is there any way I could join the team?
I will definitely talk to him about that.
Oh, okay. So I'm not quite on, but maybe I can be a sub. So tell us about some of the things that you're doing kind of off the field, away from mortgage, that are important to you.
My husband and I decided we needed some hobbies. So we are taking golf lessons right now and tennis lessons. And we have decided to try to hike a 14er this year. We live in Colorado and haven't taken advantage of that yet. So we have some lofty goals.
So lastly, what advice do you have for people out there that want to be the next Shanon Schinkel, that want to kind of ascend through the ranks and be one of the absolute best and most successful originators in the business?
Show up every day. I don't think that I have any other talents that anyone else doesn't have. I just show up and I do the work every day. My team, of course, helps get me there. They are amazing, and we spend as much time as we can with them. That would be one thing that I would say is I tried a long time to go at it alone, and I didn't go very far. And once I embraced and had an amazing group of women join me, I went significantly farther.
How often do you find you're failing in life, in business, and what do you do in those moments?
I probably feel a little like that every day, Greg. I have a tendency maybe to focus on how far I have to go still instead of how far I've come. I focused on all the things I hadn't done yet, and it made me not appreciate any of it. And so I actively work to be grateful and to be positive about the things, because I'm very lucky. I've done some amazing things. I have amazing people in my life. And when I focus on those, I'm a lot happier.
So happy you're part of NFM Lending, and congratulations on all you've accomplished and all you will accomplish moving forward. Shanon Schinkel from Colorado Springs, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Greg.
All right, that's Shanon Schinkel, our top producer for the month of February 2022. I'm NFM TV's Greg Scher. We'll see you again next time.